Hi everyone, my name is Cindy and I create digital planners for mental health to help you reach your goals while having life balance. On this channel, we share our little piece of happiness in everyday life, and I hope my planners help you find yours. Please subscribe and hit that bell if you want updates on digital planning videos and our home DIYs. Today's video is part 2 of the Plan With Me using my February Self-Love sticker kit. If you haven't watched part 1, I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this video, and I'll also put it in the description box below. I am using a Samsung S7 Android tablet, and I'm using the Penly app for my digital planner. If you are new to Penly, I made a how-to video that I'll link in the top right and the description below. So today I wanted to use a weekly spread, and I don't think I've done a weekly spread before, so I thought it'd be fun to show you guys my weekly and how I put this together. So originally I was gonna decorate it in the beginning, like kind of like a before the pen look, but then I realized that it was kind of wasting my time to focus on what kind of decorative things I wanted to do to the spread or what stickers I wanted to use. And I just found it not the most valuable use of my time, especially since I'm more of a functional planner than I am a decorative planner or a journaler, because I definitely don't journal, but I do rely on my planner to get through my day and to plan my week and to just kind of forecast the month. So at that point I was like, okay, I'm just gonna write everything down before I forget my thoughts and then forget all of these big plans that I have for the week. I tend to have a lot of ideas, and if I don't put them down on paper, I get a little anxious and I stay up really late at night, like 2 a.m., thinking about it and all these things I want to do, and then I get upset with myself if I didn't write them down. So I just felt like, just make a list, put all of it down. You are working on a digital planner, which means that you can move all of these little elements around, which is great. I think that's one of the greatest benefits of digital planning, is you don't have to rewrite the same thing over and over again. You can just copy and paste it wherever you need and just fit it where it makes the most sense. What do you guys do? What type of planner are you? At this point, after I had all of my thoughts written down and the things I know I didn't want to forget, I was finally ready to decorate my planner spread using very functional stickers. And when I say functional, I mean stickers that serve more than a decorative purpose. So like you see how I use those little rectangle note boxes, and then I use that circle note box. It was just another way for me to decorate my planner while also providing a purpose in my spread. And I think for me, those are the stickers that work the best. But in the sticker kit that I created, this self-love sticker kit, I have both the functional and the decorative stickers. I don't use as many decorative stickers on this spread as I did in my part 1. And I think that's because in part 1, it was my February calendar. And with the calendar, it's a lot easier to decorate because you can get really crazy with it. And all you're really looking at are just references for dates and things like that, but you're not necessarily breaking it down to the details like you would a weekly spread, like how this one is. And since my planners are very guided, I did that purposely because I just like to see all of my things on one page. Like, I don't want to think about what things I need to write that day or like how am I gonna do it. I just like to have all of these little prompts and spots and boxes for everything that I need to know in a more organized fashion. And that's why I created my planners the way that I did. And I also left it that way too, like on the left side of the spread is that weekly, and then on the right side are all of the extra things, you know, like the habits and the goals and all those other fun stuff that make a planner or a digital planner a little bit more extra. So in that sense, being a digital planner, like you can always just cover anything that you don't want to see, you can cover it up with the white box. So this section, the Make the Week Amazing, I have this on my monthly spread as well because I wanted my planners to be geared towards goal setting, productivity, and also life balance. And with these 8 life areas, I wanted to keep them in the front of the mind, like, hey, you know, you're busy, you have your list, and you're running through all your list and you're checking those boxes, but don't forget about all these other areas in your life that you need to focus on too. And I think that's important, is just having that reminder. Now here's a little tip if you have a checkbox that you want to use, but if you like stretch it out, it's going to make the hearts look really funny. So instead, I just duplicated the box and put it side by side, and then I cropped off the hearts, and then I grouped those 2 boxes together so it looked like a longer box, so it didn't distort any of the hearts. So if you watch part 1, I had mentioned that before, and that's how I did it. In working with my top 3s, it was kind of hard for me to figure out what they were, just because I feel like I'm so busy all the time in juggling being like a full-time mom, staying at home, a full-time homemaker, in addition to trying to find time to work on this business, you know, with Little Piece of Happiness and creating these spreads and coming up with new designs and stickers. And I actually want to create more planners as well. It's just kind of hard to fit it all in there and wanting to do everything. So like last week, I stayed up until 2 a.m. every single day last week. And I was just working, and on Friday, like Friday night to Saturday, or no, Friday to Sunday actually, I didn't really get to spend much time with my husband and my son because I was so busy like trying to get that part 1 video out, as well as creating the ads for this new sticker kit and everything. And this week I just wanted it to be a little bit better in terms of like remembering to stay balanced and reminding myself that, hey, you know, like it's great for me to find time to get some work in, but I also need to remember that these moments are precious and that we need to be able to spend time with our families, and again, that life balance, right, that I mentioned before. And I hadn't really been using the planner lately because I've just been so busy and just with like the house stuff, and I don't really need a planner to do that. I just use the checklist on my phone, or I just really live day by day at this point. So it's just hard to do that. But this time I'm trying to be more productive, use my planner, and next week I'm planning out some things that have been on my to-do list for a really, really long time. And I actually started some budget inserts. Actually, I already had these budget inserts like 2 years ago. I launched them, and I want to refresh them because now that I have my planning system, I want them to kind of match and look the same if anyone were to get the planning system and get the budget sheets, and if they insert it in there, I just want it to look the same. So that's what I'm working on now, is trying to get those budget sheets updated and make them fit my current planning system better, as well as some more date dots. Again, date dots are more functional stickers, and you guys know, as I mentioned before, I really like using functional stickers. Another thing I wanted to do for Little Piece of Happiness is I wanted to focus more on like that mental health aspect in terms of the things that I create, like whether it be for widgets or page inserts or for like little stickers and phrases or quotes or whatever. I definitely wanted to find things that were more mental health related or create things for that, in addition to like fun stuff too. But mental health is kind of where I'm at with my planners and my niche, so that's what I like to do. Okay, so now this is that perfectionist in me where I didn't want to just draw a line with the pen. Instead, I am using that shape tool at the top to make a line, and then I turned it like at an angle. And it's just easier for me to just copy and paste that same line over and over again. And these icon stickers, you guys, I think they're so cute, and I made them in all these different colors to match all of my different planner sets. And this is another very functional sticker that will help you save time, and you can make it look really nice with your planners because you don't have to worry about like checking those boxes all the time. I don't know, I can't draw a nice looking checkbox, and I feel like when things are digital, you just have this urge to make things look nice. Like I mentioned before, like I have so many thoughts on my mind and they keep me up really late at night. So I wanted to give myself some type of mental note. It's almost like an affirmation, but not really. It's more like advice to myself, I guess. And I thought this was a great use of that little sticky note in the planner. And of course, my perfectionism kicked in again, and that red with the icons just weren't doing it for me, so I just had to switch them out with other colors. Of course, after I recorded this video, I realized that my X's were all the same colors as my check marks, and I wanted them to be like that white color instead, that way they would stand out. And yes, I did draw that little siumai dumpling that you see in there. I actually drew it for my son's birthday. We had a dim sum themed birthday party, and I couldn't find anything cute online in terms of like decorations and stuff, so I just decided that, hey, you know what, I have a tablet, I can draw some stickers, and I can just print them out, and we'll just use that to decorate the house. And everybody loved the decorations. They were super, super cute, and I'm actually considering on adding my dim sum stickers to the shop, but I feel like it's kind of random because it doesn't really fit anything else that's in the shop, so I don't know. Why don't you guys tell me, like, are you guys interested in seeing some of those hand-drawn stickers? I honestly don't really have time at this moment to like draw them, but it is something that I want to work on in the future in terms of like drawing stickers and adding them to the shop, because I do find drawing them very relaxing, and it is just another area from my creative outlet. But go ahead and comment below, tell me your thoughts, tell me what you guys think about today's planning session. I know it was a little bit different than my previous Plan With Me videos. I wanted to keep it a little bit more casual, and I kind of shared like the things that I did, but I kind of didn't. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm doing right now. I feel like I'm just rambling, which I am. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with pictures of all of the stickers that you're going to get in the self-love sticker kit. If you want to continue watching, you'll see that at the end of this video. If you like what you watch, go ahead and like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. That helps us with the algorithm and helps us reach our first 1,000 subscribers. And go ahead and hit that bell for notifications, like more videos like this. I have like furniture flip videos from like 2 years ago that I still need to share with you guys, but they are there and I still feel like you guys would be interested in seeing them, so I will make them one day in the future. Anyways, bye guys!